Dude, I don't know I don't know how to start this. Um, I don't know where to start. Dude, oh my god, this is so weird. I feel like I feel like such a, like a strong sense of, like, excitement for, like, wanting to fucking make a video like this, but oh my gosh, dude, I feel like every single idea that was just in my head just like, it's gone. Like, I feel like it just is, ugh. But okay, well, let me this is so weird. I was about to say, let me tell you, like I'm talking like to a person right now. I don't know even how to format this. Like, should I say, like, should I do it as if I'm talking to a person or if I'm thinking to myself? I don't know, but so I mean, I guess if I end up eventually posting this, I should introduce myself. Um, I mean, fuck, dude. My name's Agam Kukreja. I'm a sophomore at Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I did quite poorly my first year there, academically speaking. And I'm not gonna fucking say what my GPA is, but maybe somewhere down the line, I feel like I get the courage to do that, I will. There's a couple people that know, I think. One guy, maybe, that I told. But it caused me to... Dude, oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start, bro. There's so much shit to talk about. It caused me to, like, reflect a lot. Dude, I feel like I can't I can't convey myself properly. This is so weird. Maybe this will be one of those videos that when I get like big and I'm like, oh, this is my first video, like maybe what they know about that? What you know about that? Gosh, dude, I should maybe write some shit down. I feel like I was... So, okay, well, let me try and pick a starting point. So, like 20 minutes ago, I was looking through Instagram, and I saw I got a follow request from an account that had the name of one of my buddies from high school. Shout out Arnav. And I saw he started posting just content. He was doing like a I'm running every day for 100 days challenge, and he was like talking about stuff in his like vlogs, and it was so inspiring, like, to me, because I've been thinking so much about this idea of agency and like individuality, like unapologetically just being yourself, like fuck what everyone else thinks, and making content is, in my opinion, the like epitome of that, right? It's like, think about all the shit that you're scared about to post your first video. Like, oh my god, like, what are my friends gonna say? What are my parents gonna say if they're on social media? Like, but it's like what are your friends gonna say? I feel like that's the biggest one. And I mean, I think you all know, like, I say you all, like, I know it's fucking watching this right now. But that's like something everyone knows, right? It's like, I don't know, maybe they don't, maybe not everyone, but I know there's a group of people out there that know about that. But dude, that me caring about what other people thought about me started from such a young age. The shit is not scripted. So I don't know. This shit is probably not gonna be getting posted, but I'm eating Kung Pao right now that my mom made. Shout out, mom. That was weird. That was whitewash. That was that was another thing. I was like, in my head when I said mom, I was like, oh my god, I'm posting content. I shouldn't say mama because that's what I call my mom. I call her mama. It's not mom. And I was like, fuck, like maybe I should say mom just so like tame myself a little bit. But like, I don't know, shit like that. What you know about the iron flask water bottle? But it started from such a young age. Like, I remember in middle school, dude. Like, not, I guess not even, like, even earlier than that. Like, elementary. I went to a really, really small middle school. It was like a K through 8. It was like 60 kids in my grade. And, like, almost all of them were white. I live in a super small town, too. It's, like, not even 5,000 people, I think. I don't know. Something like that. It's definitely under 5 figures. But dude, I remember thinking like I look fucking different. Like my hair is kind of like flat right now. Cause I was wearing a. Oh my god, dude, that's like a. What you know about that? That's like a perfect fucking pancake, bro. But I used to, and like I still do sometimes, have a Judah for. I mean, again, no one's fucking watching this, but like. If a sick ever comes across this, like, you know what a Judah is. It was like I have really long hair, so I would like ball up my hair, and you know, it's like a type of thing. So like, I mean, my point, that was the whole tangent was like I looked super different. Obviously, like I had brown skin. Like, not to say I was like discriminated against. Like that was not a problem for me for the most part. Like, I got the like occasional like, what's that in your head? Like, is that a tennis ball? Like, you know, the occasional like, are you gonna bomb this split or whatever. But it was not like as bad as it was for the generation before me. But I was just super self-conscious, dude. I don't know why. I mean, I guess it stemmed from me looking different, but I just wanted to fit in so bad. Like, I remember so specifically, like, I'm sure there were other things I scrutinized about, but there's this one anecdote of, I remember, like, I used to, dude, this fucking compound stuck in my throat. But I used to wear like ankle socks to school, right? Like the short like ankle socks. And I saw all like the kids that I deemed to be cool. They were all wearing like Nike crew socks, and I was like, "Fuck, bro! Like that's what you need to do." And I used to stress. Oh my god, I used to stress so much about not having these fucking Nike crew socks. And like, dude, just clothing in general. Like, actually, a bunch of my friends. I mean, if anyone ever watches this, they'll probably be the first ones that come across it. But they used to make fun of me like a bunch for like how I dressed. It was like, bro, you dress like fucking work hard, play hard, like these types of like shirts. Like they were like, you should dress like you're in 4th grade. I don't know if it was that like instilled like a you know, like self-consciousness, or if it, I don't know what it was, but dude, I used to get so stressed like about what I was wearing, and that's why I was actually really happy that I went to the high school that I went to. I mean, I was gonna like describe it and not say the name, but you can pretty clearly fucking see the name of it on my shirt here. Which is pretty fucking fire shirt, dude. I just found this in my closet. It was from the bowling team. Different story though. I was happy. One of the reasons I was happy going there was, one, because there was no girls, and two, because there was a pretty like strict dress code. It wasn't like what do you call it? It wasn't a uniform, but it was a dress code. So it was like very formal, like dress pants, dress shirt, tie, suit coat or blazer or whatever the fuck you call it. And like you had to be clean shaven. I obviously, you know what I mean. Didn't have to do that because religious exemptions and whatnot, but it was really like freeing, even though it seems confining. It was really freeing in a sense for me because it's like I didn't really need to care what the fuck like I wore, and I was just able to like I just picked a shirt, picked a pair of pants, picked a tie, picked a suit coat, and like fucking it looked good every day, bro. If you dress up in a suit and tie, it's gonna look good. And I just like felt good. Like I looked at myself in the mirror, I fixed up my tie or whatever, and I was like, dude, I look fucking good right now. That was quite rare because most days I was like fucking rushing my ass to get to homeroom like 30 seconds before it ended so I could get on the attendance. But yeah, but it was super freeing in that sense. And yeah, the fact that there were no girls. Like in middle school, I remember like, oh my god, I was such a people pleaser in middle school. Like if you fucking myself, if I was talking to a girl and like that girl liked horses, like guess the fuck what? I like horses too. Never fucking rode a horse, anything in my life, but it was like anything you do, I was like, yeah, me too, me too. And that hasn't gone away. Like now, like part of the reason I was making this account was because like I feel like so many people that are talking about any skill development in general, they're talking about it from the vantage point of already having that skill, right? Like they already have it, and they're like, the most they do to acknowledge your struggles in the beginning is like, I know like it's going to be hard in the beginning, right? Like it's going to be hard, and that's like all they do to acknowledge it. But I feel like, I don't know if it's intentional or not intentional, but I feel like they're not able to fully articulate the day-to-day struggles when you're trying to kind of like break out of your shell or like learn a new. I guess this really applies more to like social anxiety or like just trying to break out of your shell and like just do shit that you want to do. Because I feel like they're good at the macro advice, right? It's like, it's going to be hard, like you have to be uncomfortable to grow. Like everyone's heard this shit. Oh my god, dude, this fucking like you have to be like uncomfortable to grow. But I feel like no one, because they're so far removed from it, they're so far removed from the beginning stages of improving, they don't remember, you know what I mean? Like they don't remember what this part was like what your daily thoughts were like. And I feel like I have a better sense of that right now, because I'm kind of going through that right now. I don't know if I mentioned, so I said I think I'm a student at Carnegie Mellon. Technically speaking, I'm not right now. I'm actually at UMass Lowell. Because like I said in the beginning, I did not do well my first year. I mean, so I'm taking a semester off. And that's like where all this sort of, well, that's not where it started. That's where a lot of this like reflection for me started. Of like, everything. Okay, oh my god, I'm having so many thoughts right now. Like everything is mental, right? And honestly, all the stuff I say is not shit that people like have not heard before. I feel like everything is mental. Like you have to get uncomfortable or get out of your comfort zone. Like it's going to be hard. Like people know this shit, right? Like I follow Alex Hormozy a lot, and like that's when he said that a bunch about like information is not the problem, right? Like he uses the frames of fitness a lot because he used to run gyms. He's like, you know, like it's not that hard, right? It's like eat less, exercise more on a general basis. Like people know, right? It's not, information is not the problem, and I feel like this is like one of my thoughts that I had, but it's like if you take it to like an extreme level about to show why information is not the issue, it's like if you tell a cocaine addict that cocaine's not good for you, you should probably stop. They're not gonna fucking stop cocaine, right? So it's like they know it's bad for them, but you know they still don't do it. So where was I going with that? Fuck, where was I going with that? I don't remember. But yeah, so I was saying, yeah, I had to take a semester off. I'm on leave of absence right now. And oh yeah, I was talking about mental frames. It's all psychological. And it really is. Like honestly, like I know so many people say that, but once you really live it, it is. Like it's like, like for example, for me, like going to UMass Lowell, dude, I thought it was like, oh my god, dude. I was like, what the fuck? What are my friends gonna think? It's like all the friends that I made in college, they're gonna be like, oh my god, this guy's such a fucking idiot. Like how, like, you know, how could they? How could you? Like, how did he fucking do so bad? Like, I'm on a dance team there. I'm on a Bhangra team, which I fucking love. Literally fucking too much because I spent all my time on that. Which was part of the reason that my grades weren't where they needed to be. It was also discipline, and I think a lot of like internal stuff. But yeah, dude, I was so scared about like what are my college friends gonna think, and honestly, a lot more so than that. I was really scared about what my childhood friends would think, and my high school friends. I have a like pretty small group from high school, and again, like no one's watching this right now, but if anyone finds this, like they'll probably be the first ones. I had a small group of friends that really like made it out of high school that I was tight with, and they were like super like industrious, really hardworking, and I just felt like in high school I felt like I was always kind of like chasing them, to be honest. Um, so I was like, dude, how the fuck am I gonna tell them like that like I'm taking a semester off? And I didn't tell people until like the last 2 weeks of summer. Like, and for that, I knew maybe like I confirmed maybe the end of May, but June and July, if you asked me, when are you going back to CME, I was like, oh yeah, like August 29th, August 30th. I knew the whole time that I was not going back. But I just did not have it in me to tell people, and I was so scared, bro. I was so scared to tell people. And like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm fucking over social anxiety. Like, fuck no, I'm not, dude. I have so many stories to tell about that too. Which is another thing. I'm so like happy, honestly, that I'm taking this time off because oh my god, dude, I need to wash my hair. Because everyone says like, yo, college is the time to reinvent yourself, right? Which makes sense, and like it's decent advice, but it's kind of bullshit at the same time. It's like, because like, say you were really introverted in high school and like you never got any girls or whatever, um, and like you're like, okay, college is the time to change myself. Like I'm gonna be the guy who gets like all the girls and is super extroverted, like, talks to everyone, is everyone's friend. And it's like the concept of like no one knows you, like they don't know what you were like before. That's completely true, but it's like if you knew how to act like the person you wanted to be, like being the extroverted person or the person who get girls, like if you knew to act that way, you'd already fucking be acting that way, right? And like I guess it makes it easier when you go to college because no one knows you, so you don't have that like baggage when you try to change. But it's still kind of bullshit. I feel like most people don't take advantage of that. But I'm in a very unique position because I'm kind of having your first year at college, first semester at college, twice. I had it first, obviously, at CMU, and now I'm having it here at UMass. And I feel like the second time around, like I kind of have a feel for things. I've been able to really take advantage of it, and it's like not like I completely changed my personality, but I feel like I've been able to let out the parts of me that I wanted to let out more, and like I don't want to gloss over that because it's not like I just flipped a switch and it was like, yeah, okay, extroverted, I'll go. And like it was so, oh my god, it was so hard. And I shouldn't even be using the past tense because it is hard where I'm still fucking doing it. Like I still get nervous. But when I went there, dude, I was so like nervous to talk to people, and especially girls. Oh my fucking god, dude. I dude, I used to be. And again, I'm using the past tense. Like I still kind of am, but I am a lot less now. But I used to be so fucking nervous to just like go like talk to a girl, and dude, I would see like all my friends like in high school, like again, not as much my childhood friends. My friends in high school, like, they were like the guys who got girls or whatever. And I was like, dude, in my head, I was like, how the fuck do you do that? Like, and like they were doing well in school, and they were balancing all this shit. And like, don't get me wrong, in high school, I did really well. College was a different story, but like high school, I did really well. Like I was on top of my ECs, my grades, whatever. Um, the work habits weren't really there, which is a different story, but I managed to scrape by. But I was like, how the fuck do they do that? Like, how do you have the confidence to do that? And I started trying to. I started kind of just like using exposure therapy, I guess, to to I don't know, just get myself comfortable with it. Like I just like I don't know if I was like sitting at the bus stop like waiting for the shuttle at UMass, right? I would just like make a comment, be like, "Damn, yo, this bus is taking hella long. Like, what's going on here?" And like try and start a conversation. And my God, bro, my heart would be fucking beating like that, dude. It was bad. But like I started like writing it down. Well, I didn't initially, but I had it in my head. Um, I have when I started writing it down, I had a thing in my notes called evidence. Um, and I kind of wanted to refer back to like every time I felt like I was getting back in my shell, I'd be like, no, like you have evidence that you were able to do this shit. Like you went and talked to that girl, like you complimented this girl, like you were able to have this discretion, like this girl was just your friend, all these different things, or like whatever it was, but just like every little thing that I did, like on a very micro scale, everything that I did on a day-to-day basis that I felt like exemplified the person that I wanted to be. Okay, that's an exaggeration. Not everything, but like the things that really did. I mean, low-key, I guess it was everything because there was I was only able to muster the courage to really break out of my shell like once or twice a day, and then I was like, "Fuck, dude, I know." Like that was scary. But I would just keep a little mental note of it, right? Dude, oh my God, this is fucked, dude. I've been recording for 20 minutes. Dude, I have so many. Oh my God, I just started writing this shit down.